Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back at NBC5. I'm back, and here today, so is the hot temperatures. Unfortunately, another hot one for our region. We also have a little bit more smoke out there. Air quality levels, again, still around the moderate level for most of the area, and still sitting 72 degrees, although that is 4 degrees cooler than yesterday. Still well above average in our morning temperatures. Of course, yesterday morning we broke a record warmest low, and we could potentially see that again for this morning. Now, looking at the smoke forecast, you do see a little bit of clearing happening across the western half of our area here today. Still a lot of smoke filling in from the fires to our north, as well as likely the new ongoing fires here in Siskiyou County. This will likely continue to produce that smoke that you see filling in as we're getting through today and here for tonight. Smoke fills in from the north yet again, and Thursday we look to stay kind of locked in to that smoke. So it's going to be sticking around for a while, and we'll see a potential again for some additional storms here today. Of course, any new lightning brings in that potential for new fires, especially with the hot and drier conditions we've been dealing with across our region. Triple digits here in the West Valleys, a lot like yesterday in those high temperatures, mid and upper 90s east of the Cascades. The coastline stretching from some 60s to 70s, potentially Brookings getting back in the 80s today, but models have kind of cooled them off a few more degrees here for this afternoon. So again, excessive heat warning in place. This goes all the way through Thursday, though we might start to see temperatures dropping a little bit more into Thursday afternoon. A little cooler, should say, or not as hot as we are here for today. Heat advisory east of the Cascades. We have that red flag warning in place for Klamath, Lake County, stretching down all the way into across northern California, even into the higher terrain of Jackson County. This is with that potential here today for additional storms, bringing in lightning. Of course, dry conditions, that dry vegetation, these fires could start and spread quickly. So here's what we got. We got a ridge of high pressure to our east. We have another one here across our region, which is bringing in the heat. And we have this little low, which has been kind of pumping in some monsoonal moisture into our area. This is what's kept us a little bit active in terms of the thunderstorm activity across our area. So for today, you start to see the clouds kind of developing first into northern California, east of the Cascades into the afternoon hours. And this is where the better chance of storms will be across northern California and into east of the Cascades. Might see some developing clouds. Can't even rule out maybe even some lightning here in the West Valleys. That potential for actual rain reaching the ground. It's going to be a little bit lower. High base thunderstorms expected here for today. So as we get into the nighttime hours, though, this is where we could see the potential of that overnight convection. We've had that for the last couple of mornings where we've gotten some light showers within the area and additional cloud cover. Thursday does look to be a little bit more active in terms of coverage of showers and storms. And again, you're seeing that kind of scattered across the area, especially into the higher terrain of the mountains is where we could see a lot more of the heavier downpours. But something else we'll start to see is things kind of quieting down as we get into Friday and Saturday. Not much in terms of rainfall is expected. Some spots might get up to around 1/4 of an inch or less. And of course, higher wind gusts possible with this to kind of bring in that sporadic potential of these fires spreading. Now, looking in the later half of the 7-day forecast, you see things staying a little bit on the warmer side, but here's a little bit of a difference. A little bit of a tropical system is going to be pushing around a ridge of high pressure, and this does look to highlight California, Nevada with a much better potential of rain. Now, a little bit difference from model to model run, but we could potentially see this building a little bit further to the west, bringing us that potential for maybe some widespread rain into the start of next week. Thankfully, we will cool off, but we get in that chance of showers and storms continuing through Thursday. Then we kind of quiet down before that next chance to start of next week. A little bit on the isolated side of showers and storms Friday, Saturday, Klamath Falls, then waiting to see that potential for next weekend. We're still pretty far away out, but things could potentially change for widespread showers and storms in our eastern counties with those cooler temperatures as well. Northern California dipping into the 90s. They're going to be smoky and hazy with showers and storms through the next couple of days. Coastline staying dry, some patchy fog, highs dropping a little bit more into some 60s, lower 70s with more wind this weekend.